That's why I post shaded these ones. I'm hardly pulling back on the trigger for paint. I've got full air on it. I'm just pulling back a tiny amount for the blue. I have noticed the birds are actually quite grey, pale grey underneath. Just doing that one there. The majority of the wing underneath is actually grey, so I'm not going to do too much on that. But the tail section I need to do. And there we have it. One blue tit done. Now I've got to do the other one. Birds are quite challenging to get to do because of the nature of birds. They're alive, and really, if you don't want to keep a hard edge on anything, on a bird or well, any animal really, unless it's a man-made part of the animal. Like a saddle or something like that, or a saddle blanket on a horse, that you can keep hard. But I'll put some shots up of some of the blue tits I've got, pictures of them, and I'll show you what I mean. They really are quite straggly, some of them. So a little bit of fading on the old airbrush. Doesn't go amiss. Paints bleed into one another, and it's not quite perfect. It doesn't matter. Not on a wildlife animal. Actually, the more random it is, the better it is. A lot of times. Okay, now you've seen this being sprayed just now. As you can see, the pre-shading has come through very well. Even the definition of the feathers coming down, it's come through beautifully. It's just what I wanted. That's fine. Okay, here's the two birds now. I've done the green on the back. I didn't bother videoing me spraying it. It's not worth it. I don't know whether you can see in this video, but the yellow is just coming through on the backs of the birds. So there. That is basically what I wanted them to come through as. I'm using all the pictures and picking the best bits out of each of the pictures to paint the birds up with. This bird here, you can see the green pot of paint just in that tray there. I mixed that from the blue and yellow that I had and made up a nice little green. But I've used a tiny little pot because I didn't need a great deal. These two birds with the green only used, basically I had put half a cup of this and done it for that one and that one. So it took very little. But I could use that green for other things. I've done the tree. I've used black and a little touch of brown. Very weakened down mixture again. Giving it a light spray over so that the bottom colour comes through. The black on the white has turned it a nice grey, and I've sprayed right over everything, even including the greens and the blacks here, and they've come through the translucence of the paint, or translucency of the paint that I've been putting down with the weaker mix, and it's come out really nice. I've still got to do some of the end branches. the yellow's still coming through where I sprayed some of the green and yellow on. Well, I've done the yellow first and then I put the green over the top to make it a little bit brighter, a little bit, and then I sprayed over the top of some of the leaves with black to darken them down, so like you've got new shoots coming out the tree. A lot of these branches at the end here will actually be more brown than the grey version of them. The simple fact of the matter is, if you look at a tree, the old trunks, the older branches, they're all grey in colour and they're not brown like a children's picture. So I'll try to get more realistic effect on this particular tree stump. Now, the base. I've done the greens on there and they look fine. I might put a little bit of brown earth tone into some of the bits on it. There's some cracks in the ground here where I think maybe the grass has been pulled away for some reason. Maybe a fox has tried to dig up a worm there or something like that, or birds have been at it. I'm going to go over all the rocks with, again, a 70% wash of light grey. I might even put some a little dab of white in it and then go back over in certain places with the white to make it lighter. Again, I could put some black in it, make it darker, and go over a few places again, just to give that fractional tone. But I think with the yellow and the green on here, and a touch of black in places, it might do it with one pass. I don't know. I'm going to see if it does. If it does, I will show you and tell you. But if I have to go back over and put some light areas on it and that, I will do that. Also, what I'll do is, on some of the rocks, I will add the brown to make it a lot more brownier mix, and do some of the other stones brown. I might do like these three here brown, and the rest I'll do grey. So for the simple fact is that stones aren't all grey. They are browns. They are grey in different shades as well. So I can make myself up a base that looks pretty well realistic. I also use this brush. Now, I bought this brush, I can't remember how much it was, $1.99 I think, but I bought it for the bristles. I didn't buy it for brushing up places, and I've already chopped some off of here to do my railway with. To keep these together at the moment, I'll need a little bit of tape, because you don't want them going all over the place. And we'll pick a bunch out here, make sure we have just that one bunch. I'll put the tape round the bottom here. Hopefully I can get it on here, get down there. Oh, there's a knife there. I'll take a knife and I'll just trim off what I need. I don't need this much, I usually only just trim off a few hairs. But to give you some idea, I'll trim that off, and there we have a bunch of brown grass, long brown grass. Right, now on the birds, what I've done is again a very weak mix of grey, and I've given it a light spray over the yellow, and as you can see here, it's toned the yellow right back. And here's the picture. As you can see here, this is what they're like, and this is how they come out. So it's there now. I'm just about to do the grey on the wings. Is my next job. I've got something on there. What is that? Oh, nothing. I've done that on both of them. The underside section here, I've actually gone over a second time and a third time to really whiten down the belly of the bird. I put a black line down here, and I put I didn't do it up this side, but I just done it up one side. On one of the birds, it seems to kink over. I don't know why, but it kinks over and it looks good. And I've used that particular one on this bird. On this bird here, as you can see, again I've done the white tone down the centre of it, or grey tone I should say. But one bird had a very pronounced black stripe down here, like a query mark. I thought, well, I like that. I'll put it on this one. Right, until I see you again, keep up the modelling. So until I see you again, it's from company, it's goodbye. For me, it's goodbye. See you all soon. Bye for now.